Hello second grade, this is Module 4, Lesson 12, and our objective today is I can relate manipulative representation to a written method. First we have our application problem. It says Barb has a bag of 34 cherries. She eats 17 cherries for a snack. How many cherries does she have left? I want you and your shoulder partner to talk about this problem and discuss how you are going to solve this, and go ahead and solve this together. When you're done, push play and we'll compare your answers. Alright, so you and your shoulder partner should have discussed this problem and decided how you are going to solve it, and then solved it together. So this is what I decided I was going to do. I took 34 minus 17 and I lined up my 1s and my 10s here, and I see that I have a 4 here and the 1s, and I can't take 7 away from 4. So my 3 needs to give a 10 to my 4, so this makes 14, and my 3 turns into a 2. So what is 14 minus 7? 7. And what is 2 minus 1? 1. So she had 17 cherries left. Alright, so now you need to go ahead and continue watching this video on your own, and your partner needs to watch the video on their own. Okay, so we are going to continue subtracting here. We're going to take 20 minus 12. We're going to line it up vertically here. And it looks like we have our 1s lined up and our 10s lined up. We have a 0 here. We cannot take 2 away from 0. If we have 0 cookies, we cannot give 2 away. So, what the 2 is going to do, the 2 is going to give us a 10. So that 2 is going to change into a 1, because it gave us one of its 10s, to make a 10 here so that we could take 2 away from it. So 10 minus 2, 8, and 1 minus 1 is 0. And because it is in front, we do not need to put that 0 there. We just know that our answer is 8. Okay, go ahead and line this up. Make sure that your 1s and your 10s are lined up correctly. This is going to be vertical. And then when you're done, go ahead and solve it, and we will compare answers. This is how you should have lined up your numbers here. I've got my 1s in a line and my 10s in a line. Make sure these are in a line, because if they're not, it's going to mess you up. So, can we take 5 away from 4? No, we cannot. So, the 3 is going to give us one of its 10s. So the 3, because it gave us one of its 10s, is going to turn into a 2. So now we have 14 minus 5. What is 14 minus 5? 9. And 2 minus 2 is 0. Because it is in front here, we do not need to put the 0 there. We just know that our answer is 9. Go ahead and line this up vertically, 25 minus 18, and then solve your answer. Solve the problem. Alright, let's compare answers here. I lined up my 25 minus 18, and I did my equals line here. My ones are in line, my tens are in line. We cannot take 8 away from 5 here. So we need the 2 to give us one of its tens. And the 2 turns into a 1. So what is 15 now that we have 15 here? 15 minus 8, 7, and 1 minus 1 is 0. We do not need to put our 0 here. We just know it's 7. Go ahead and line up 53 minus 29. Go ahead and solve it. Let's compare our answers. 53 minus 29. And my equals sign here. We cannot take 9 away from 3. That's our ones place. We always start with the ones place. We cannot take 9 away from 3. So, the 5 is going to be kind and give us a 10, one of its tens. So the 5 is going to turn into a 4. So what is 13? That is what our 3 turned into. A 13 minus 9, 4. And what is 4 minus 2? 2. So our answer is 24. Go ahead and line 71 up, minus 27 up vertically, and answer on your own. (71) minus 27 equals, I've got my ones lined up and my tens lined up. Make sure yours looks like this. We cannot take 7 away from 1. So what is the 7 going to do? Right, it's going to give us one of its tens. So the 7 is going to turn into a 6. Now that our 1 is now an 11, we're going to take 11 minus 7. And the answer is 4. And what is 6 minus 2? 4. And our answer is 44. It is now your turn. You need to get your exit ticket, and you need to answer, Sherry made a mistake while subtracting. Explain her mistake. So this is her problem that she did. Explain what she did wrong here. Good luck.